Oh, good morning, boys, girls, friends, enemies, whatever. Just been to see my friend James. Now, he's had a lot of backaches over the last couple of years. Suffers terribly. He used to pinch tablets and all sorts. And he went to the doctors the other day to look at the results of his scan. And apparently, some period in the past, the last sort of 3 months to 3 years, he broke his back. And there's about 3 discs all pushed and fusing together. Not discs, vertebrae. Discs are sort of non-existent. And doctors saying, well, there's not an awful lot they can do except manage it. He's 27 and he knows roughly when it happened, so I said, well, sue the company. And they were lifting horrendous weights, like, you know, 2 men on 300-400 kilogram shutters up a ladder and that sort of thing. Oh no, I can't do that. Why not? I said, they're a reasonably wealthy company. You've got to live, if you live into your 60s, with that. You're never going to be able to do any work that involves lifting or physical labour anymore. And slowly it sunk home. I'm not an advocate of the American shotgun system of suing everybody, but there are occasions when really it is something you want to do. He's got to think of his future. And looking at the details, it seems he's got a pretty sound case. Now, we're not talking vast sums, we're not talking big court cases, but if he can get enough to put in a little pot to give him a little pension, he's going to be so much better off. Sorry, just concentrating for a minute. The rights and wrongs of it, well, I don't know. I'm sure somebody out there might know. I just don't feel he should have exerted to a point where he's damaged his body and not work. And he said, well, you suffer with your knees. Excuse me. I said, yeah, but that's years and years and years of lorry driving, running after people. That's just wear and tear. That's not down to any individual, and I'm happy that it is wear and tear of the life I've led. And that's the difference. I got arthritic knees, I'm a silly old bugger, you know, that's the way life goes. Where are you going to go, mister? What are your thoughts about injury in the workplace? I mean, the company, from what I can make out, and I don't wish to cast any aspersions, but he didn't know they had an accident book, and they're sort of, they have a big turnover of staff, and they push people. I know, I've seen him working some horrendous hours. I went out with him one night just for a ride, just to break the monotony, up to London, and going up at 9 o'clock at night and finishing at like 1 in the morning repairing electronic gates. And I thought then, how silly. He'd already done a day's work, and I think a couple of days later he got sent up country to deliver stuff, and he was he'd done a day's work and then went off in the afternoon. He didn't get back till about 2 in the morning. I was looking in the mirror for the motorbike. There was a motorbike joined me at the roundabout, and he overtook the first 2 cars with me and lost sight of him. No, still no sight of him. Perhaps he was obeying the speed limits. Oh, bless. Anyway, that was it. Just a mumble. What are your views on injury claims? I've had incidents happen to me in my life where I could have, if I'd been American, take some form of legal action, but I'm not that way inclined. But this is major. This affects his whole life ahead. Get back to me. Just remember, stay happy. Have fun, ride safe, and I will catch you later.